It's another K-Town beat.
YouTube. It's your boy, Mr. Outliner. I'm back. Got a brand new video, brand new intro. I got my boy right here, MALCOM drummer from MTV, the show X is on the Beach. Check it out if you haven't checked it out. Come on, every Thursday around 8 o'clock Central Time. Check him out on MTV doing his thing. The thing of the show is, you know, they bring them on the show and they're in the house with new chicks, and then all of a sudden during the show, sometimes they bring in the ex, and then the ex starts spilling tea and stuff. You know how it goes. You know how it gets. You know, it's real entertaining. Might want to check him out and do his thing, right? In the comment section, don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. You know how we do it. But in the comment section, I want you to tell me if you watch the show, if you like the show, and also if you like my new intro. If you haven't commented before, because I asked in the last video, and I got a few responses, so make sure you go back and check the old videos too if you haven't. I got a lot, this 5-step fading tips, fading process I got going on, real easy, help you get through, but the first step is you're gonna create the first guideline all the way around the head. You see that? So bam, that's what we're doing. This is a mid fade that we're doing. We're doing the mid fade today. Mid fade. So this is not the drop fade because I brought it up above the nape of the head. If you check it out, you see that? It's above the nape. So this is a mid fade. A high ball fade would be actually like another 1.5 inches higher. So after you get your first guideline, the first step, then you come to the second step, which is the second guideline. You want to create a second guideline. You see, we do that around the head. You see, look at it real close. I did the zoom in on these things so y'all can see it now. Y'all can see it. A lot of people was complaining, saying they couldn't see what I was doing. So I went into my editing tools and learned how to edit better. Thank y'all for the comments. That's why I always tell y'all to comment, tell me what I can do. But anyway, after you make that second guideline, you come back to the first guideline. You just ride it. You see where the clipper is? I got it closed where you can see I'm just staying on the line. I'm not doing nothing. I'm riding that line till it go away. You see that? I mean, I'm on that thing, right? You got to stay on it. Ride it. You see it? Boom, you're going to clean it up till it's all the way gone eventually. You stay on that line. You don't want to venture too far out. And I do it this way because if you do it this way, you won't take the fade higher than it needs to be. A lot of times when you make a guideline, then you try to take it out, then you go to the next and try to, it's difficult and you move the fade up too high, but the purpose of making the second guideline in the second step is to show you where you want the fade to sit. You want the fade to sit exactly where you put the second guideline, which we are on right now. The second guideline is this. And you take that out with a 1.5 guard, right? Because you put a 1 on top. So with this guard, you use a guard bigger, and you come up and you ride that same line. Now, if the 1.5 not taking anything out, you come back with the 1 guard, right? And you stay on the line. The purpose of this is to ride the train. It's like riding a train track. You want to stay on it. You just want to clean it up. You see that? I'm cleaning the line up. You see how I'm doing? I'm cleaning this thing up. We making it look beautiful. Look at that fade. It's popping. It's coming through. It's coming through. You see that? And everything might not be perfect. This is going to help increase your speed also. So everything might not be perfect right away, but you come back and you detail it. But you see that I'm actually still staying on that line. I'm not moving away from cleaning up that line that I'm on, the second guideline that I'm on. I'm doing everything. I'm hitting it with the corners of the blade. Like I always tell you, I hit it with the corners of the blade. Look, we're cleaning them up real nice. You see that? Boom. The lines is gone. Once the lines go, then you got something, right? You got it, man. You got it. Look at it. It's real easy. So the third step was to remove the second guideline, right? Come through, you do that. Clean up the bottom. Make sure it's real, Bob. This is the cleanup part. 4. See that? Then you move around to the next side. Come around, you clean up. Clean it up. Boom. You hit that first guideline. You stay on it and you remove it. You stay on the line again. Stay on the line. Look, in the comment section, tell me, is this concept registering? Is it easy? Is it easy to follow? Let me know something. Just tell me, how you feel about it. If you need to see it from something different angles, or the angle's good, everything, But anyway, you clean that up. You see it? It's almost gone. Keep attacking it. Once you attack it, it's good. You see that? This is good. You see? We're cleaning it. The line is almost gone. You come back with the same. Sometimes it takes the same thing that you use to make the line to get rid of the line. And I'm using the Babyliss flash effects there. And these are the Babyliss rose gold. These are the clippers, not the trimmer. I use the trimmer too. I use all Babyliss products in this video, right? And right here, you use the 1.5 to get rid of that line. If that don't work, come back, use the 1. I use the 1 on top of his head. So typically, whatever you use on top of his head, you want to use a guard bigger to try to remove the line first. And it's going to help smooth it out also on the sides. And once you do that, then you move down to the next guard that you use on top of it. And you see, I'm using that 1 to do that, and I'm staying on that line. You see it? I'm rolling with it. I'm using the corner of the blade. The 1 didn't do everything. I come back, open face, no guard, right? Clean it up. Stay on that line. That's all I'm staying on. I'm staying on that line till it disappears. You see that? Mac Drama. Go follow him on Instagram too. On Instagram. Also, if you want to check him out, I'm on Instagram too, Mr. Outliner, the same as my YouTube channel. Another thing I'm gonna start another channel. It's just gonna be called Hanging with Herb. Y'all just gonna see some things that I do throughout the day, whatever day it is. We just gonna put some different things out there. I might, talk about some music. I might talk about some food. We might do some mukbangs. Ain't no telling. We're gonna do a bunch of things, you know what I mean? So look out for that too. But anyway, you clean up the bottom of the hair, clean it up. Boom, you see that fade? That fade looking nice, man. Nice. Thing looking right. See it? Clean them up nicely. So we didn't do the back. I ain't show y'all the back for time reasons, but I come to the edge up part. And you know what I do on the edge up? We're going to clean it up. We're going to knock it down. Make sure everything is smooth. Use a guard. Come hit the very tips of the edges because you want it to lay down. You want it to be smooth. Right? That's what we're going to do here. Then, I use my holding spray. I'll use holding spray to hold the hair in place. Let it dry. It's going to stick. It's going to dry up. And I typically use freeze. I use elegance this time. You see the edge up? You want to start from the middle, work your way to the side. See it? That's what I'm saying. I'm starting from the middle. Now, this is kind of awkward for me, but I did it this way so I can show the camera exactly what I'm doing. You see that? I'm moving over. I'm hitting it. I'm tapping it. That's what I'm doing. See that? I like to really stand directly in front of the person while I do my edge ups because it's easier for me. And I can see both sides. I can kind of see what I'm doing. I can level it easier. It's kind of harder for me to do it with this angle to show you, but I can still get it done. We gonna get it done, right? You see I hit it with the curve, clean it up, make the line going across. And remember, if you have a system to the way that you do things, you're going to get consistent results. So the purpose of me doing these steps and showing you the 5-step process is to give you a system to become consistent. Because if you have that system, you're going to become consistent. Your haircuts are going to be the same, and people would know what their haircut is going to be every time. right? And that's what people come to you for, because they come to you for consistency, because they feel like, hey, my haircut gonna always look like this. It's not gonna be any different than that. I'm not gonna get a different haircut when I go to him. You know, most people be like, hey, you remember what you did last time? I'd be like, nope. I only cut them like once or twice. And I'd be like, no, I don't remember exactly what I did. But if you tell me what kind of haircut it was, it's gonna come out the same. I know this because I use the same system on everybody. So it's gonna look the same regardless. You know what I mean? So right here, we're using enhancements. I just hit them on the edges to make his edge up pop a little bit. You know, you want to make sure your client look as clean as possible, right? We hit them with the enhancement. The lineup is a little off. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna hit it. Now, sometimes when I make adjustments, it might not be all on camera because I can't get the angles right because I don't have a cameraman. So sometimes I have to go and do stuff and edit it out because it's blocking the view. But I'm trying to show y'all what it is. See my tattoo outliners right there. But anyway, I'm cleaning them up. I'm hitting it, tapping and going. You see that? Your clippers do all the work. You don't have to do much. All you have to do is lay the clipper there. It's going to work for you. You see that? Clean. Clean with it. Clean with it. Detail it. Trim them wild hairs. You know, it's going to look good. Trust me. It's going to look good. The back, you see the back is faded. Even though I didn't show y'all, the back is faded. This mid-fade. This is a mid-fade right here. You see what I mean? Now we're gonna make sure the edge are right, and then we're gonna do the beard also. We got that. Remember, it's okay to, once you get through the haircut, the majority of the haircut, it's okay to go back and edit and trim. It's editing, detailing, whatever you want to call it, right? So I even use holding spray on the face just to make the hair lay down. And I come and I tap, I pull away. You have to pull away on the beard, because if you don't pull away on the beard, then you're going to make it smaller than what it should be. You see that? And I'm just tapping it and pulling away. You pull away because if you don't, you're going to mess it up. I have a beard, and that's all I have. I don't have hair on my head, so if somebody was to mess my beard up, like, I would have probably the worst day, because it takes so long to grow it back and get it right, that you want to make sure you get it right, so you see it? Boom, I'm cleaning them up. See it? Beard game. Getting that boy in the game, See that? That fade nice, man. Mac Drama style. MTV. Check him out. And you do the same thing on a beard that you would do with an edge up. Stand in front of them and make sure you got everything lined up right. And I hit them with a little enhancement here just to match the edge up. Boom. Cleaned them up. See that? Boom. We create the little curve there. See it? And you come back down and you tap it. You don't have to do much. You tap it. See it? Clean it. The rose gold effects, those are the edges right there. Man, these things, these are my go-to edges. If you watch majority of my videos, I'm using these on the edge up. No doubt about it. I even got a tutorial on how to modify the blade in order to get them to hit the proper way. After you watch that tutorial, you'll be able to get a good understanding of, how to make them hit and what needs to be done. And on this side, we do the same thing. We just pull and go. You pull away from it, hit it, tap it. See, it's looking good, man. We in there, man. You see, we in there. We in the game. Cleaned up. Right, we come back. We're going to hit them with the enhancements on this side also. That's what we did. So, and this is just to tap. He was going to Miami, I think, here, or he had just got back from Miami. I think he had just got back from Miami. But I know this was like my second time cutting him. Yeah, so I think he was coming back from Miami right here. See him with tan and stuff. He stayed on the beach partying. But you see, we cleaned him up, finished detailing, hitting him up. But anyway, that's the end of the video. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. You know how we do it. Rate my haircut in the comments section. Also, I'm out. Love, peace, and hair grease. I'll see you later. I holla. Peace.